Teacher talking sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And when the White Sox signed Jose Abreu out of Cuba, he became one of the game's better hitters for quite a lengthy amount of time, even winning MVP in the truncated 2020 season. Well, the Astros were looking for production from first base, already had one of the better offenses, but they brought in Jose Abreu from the White Sox to help alleviate some of the woes. Yuli Gurriel had gotten older, went to the Marlins. So Abreu came in to become the team's everyday first baseman. While last season was not good for him, I mean, it wasn't atrocious, but he is off to a miserable start, and he will have to leave Houston to try to get his offense back together. So it's via ESPN. Astros to option Jose Abreu to spring training facilities. So they will option slumping first baseman Jose Abreu to their spring training facility to try to get the 2020 American League MVP back on track. So he had the option of declining. He's been in the majors more than 5 years, but he decided it was best for him. So you got to give him a little credit. Some might have a little too much pride, especially a former MVP, decline the option. But Abreu's doing it. You see he's hitting 099 with just one extra base hit and 3 RBIs. You know what's been the hardest thing for me, and I say this from the bottom of my heart? I feel embarrassed. Abreu said in Spanish during last weekend's series versus the Colorado Rockies in Mexico, the people in this organization brought me here to do a good job. I haven't done that. The hard thing, too, is that my teammates see that I haven't done my job. Although they've always supported me, always been by my side, but I won't stay down. Yes, let's take a look at Abreu's stats. 37 years old, turned it on January 29th. What's crazy, in 22 games, he has a negative 1.5 WAR. I mean, times that by 7, that's 154 games. That's a negative 9.5 WAR. I mean, I highly doubt he would keep it up. But you see a 156 on base percentage and a 113 slugging percentage in 71 at bats. Just one double, his only extra base hit on the season. I mean, last year was not a good one for him. Definitely the worst season of his career. But I mean, at least he had 18 homers and drove in 90 runs. And then did perform well in the postseason. But this season has been the league's worst hitter pretty much. You see he's had MVP finishes first, fourth, then gotten downvotes in 5 other seasons. Guy who's averaged 30 homers, 108 RBIs over a 162 game stretch. But he is getting optioned to the minor league facility, the spring training facility. So, will Jose Abreu be able to get it back together? It kind of reminds me of Chris Davis with the Orioles. Now, the Orioles gave Chris Davis that huge contract. He's a guy who had 2 ridiculous seasons when it comes to power. And honestly, the last few years on his deal, he basically was a complete negative at the plate. So here's to hoping Jose Abreu doesn't become like that, but it's not looking good for him, as he has been, again, one of the worst hitters in the league this season. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.